Yes.
So traditionally, even a woman used to tell her husband, my dear one, I am actually tired. Can you get a second person for me? It is actually the women who used to go and look for a second wife for the husband. So there are so many drivers of polygamy in this country, let me tell you. And again, I normally say, what's the point of me having girlfriends here and there? Why don't I bring them in the house so that everybody knows that those are my wives?
So that they're all together.
Because we have witnessed during funerals. You know, somebody is getting married. We knew he had one wife.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, 2 or 3 more women appear.
Come out
and they say this funeral is not going to take place with the children.
Yes.
So why should you hide? This is why I'm actually rounding my women left, because she's coming out and saying, come out, guys, don't hide. If you are capable enough, you have financial ability, you have everything that it takes to bring up a polygamous family, do it. Because even our way of life, let me tell you something before I'm cut short. These things were actually destroyed by the coming of the white man. Because if you remember, as way back as 1935, the white man introduced what we call the heart tax. Do you know the purpose of the heart tax? The heart tax was, the heart actually in the Kikuyu traditional customs, they used to put up a heart. A heart was a small thatched house. You marry a wife, that is a hatch, that's a heart. They introduced a heart tax. That if you marry an extra wife, you pay heart tax. So it was actually a form of way of discouraging polygamy. Our ways were beautiful, they were good. But the white man came and interfered with it. Lead Goge things fall apart and Chebes. Yes. You know. Yes, very true. River between whatever. Yes. I am telling you, our ways were good. And unless we follow polygamy, my friend, this country is going to burn.
The country is going to ban because you're not following polygamy. That's a very interesting perspective. Matania, do you think, as Mr. Gakwema has said, that polygamy helps to curb HIV, AIDS, and STIs?
One thing, okay, right, I'm enjoying this topic very much, but I would ask to be allowed to talk completely on the technical and psychological part of this, because one thing I cannot deny, I'm a product of culture, and the culture that is being asked to add more wives, to have more children. When we talk about polygamy and adding of wives, and I have talked about the revolution of times, okay? And let me say this, and I know a medical person can trust me on this, or biologically. There is nobody who is a sex machine than a woman. But men perceive it differently, because could be, unfortunately the schools have closed, could be what their gadgets can be seen physically, so they perceive it that they are the ones who only need to be sexually satisfied. Yes. So when we are talking about a woman away from the husband, let us agree that woman can open a can of worms sexually. And how comes that woman cannot bring in STIs or HIV in the family, whether she's a second wife or a third wife? Thirdly, about mipango ya kando, let us completely forget about polygamy and reducing the infidelity in marriages. The way you got to see the second one, when I was still there, that is how you'll be able to see the third one.
And the fourth one.
And the fourth one. And the fifth one. You do not start seeing them after asking permission from your wife. As now I want to go and start dating somewhere. You first started secretly or privately until you bring it in. So it is total hypocrisy trying to bring it on the table as right. But let me say today, either with Christianity or without, either with modernization or without, polygamy is not good for our families. Let us come to our youth, because this total topic, and I want to stay away from popularity and away from politics. This topic came out of youth, alcoholism, and not bring up children.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
Here is an addict of alcohol or drugs. And I want this person, after recovering for 90 days rehabilitation, of which I also do, to go and bring forth children. With how many wives can he make it? Because when we talk about finances, and Kagwema has talked that he don't have 2 women because he don't have finances, then I doubt where the measure of finances comes in. And who is going to measure who has finances to have a 2nd or 5th wife and who won't have?
Very interesting perspective right there.
Yes, here is a youth. And we are talking about them having many wives so that they can bring us many children so that the clan or the tribe cannot finish. Where is that person going to get the finances for a 2nd wife?
Thank you very much, Shiro.